Let's start in South Africa and the dreadful flooding they've had there, the effect on everyone's life in KwaZulu-Natal. The President, Cyril Ramaphosa, declaring now a state of a disaster in response to those floods. We now know more than 440 people have been killed, more than 40,000 people have been displaced, and dozens are still missing. Live to Johannesburg, we can join our correspondent there, Lebo Diseko. Lebo, it's an awful picture when you see the devastation caused by this amount of water, the loss of life as well. What is happening right now on the ground?
Well, Lucy, many people spent this Easter weekend in mortuaries looking for their loved ones, people who've lost 5, 10 members of their own families. And that's before you even talk about the destruction to neighbourhoods, people's homes built on slopes. You've got communities where basically the entire neighbourhood has been washed away. So at the moment, many people are still in need of things like electricity, basics like water and shelter. Yesterday in a national address, the President spoke about the trauma that people have experienced and said that people are going to need psychological help. And this is something that also is going to impact the rest of the country, not just the immediate area where this rain fell. The President spoke about the damage to infrastructure, the port of Durban, which is one of the busiest ports in Africa. Goods coming in and out of that port and travelling to the rest of the country, that has obviously now been disrupted, which means that this is something that obviously has a human toll, but is also likely to have a toll on South Africa's economy too.
And Lebo, the President has declared a national state of disaster. What does that mean?
Yeah, there was already a provincial state of disaster in place. What the national state of disaster allows the government to do is essentially pour more resources into the rescue operation in KwaZulu-Natal, and also things like rehousing people, rebuilding homes and infrastructure too. But the other reason that a national state of disaster has been declared is that, yes, there's been very heavy rain in KwaZulu-Natal, but there's also been heavy rain in the Eastern Cape, and there's heavy rain predicted in the coming days in other parts of the country, like the Free State and the Northwest. So this kind of allows them to preemptively really get in early when it comes to the rest of the country and those emergency measures.